Most people get this wrong when they try to start a company in Bosnia and Herzegovina. They assume it is complicated, outdated, or completely offline. But that is not the full truth. The system is structured, but once you understand it, it becomes surprisingly manageable even for foreign founders. Here's the truth no one tells you up front. Starting a company in Bosnia and Herzegovina is not difficult because of the idea or the business model. It becomes difficult only when people misunderstand the legal steps, skip documentation details, or choose the wrong company structure at the beginning. Now here is exactly what you are going to learn in this video. You will understand how company formation works in Bosnia and Herzegovina in 2026, which legal structure foreigners typically choose, the exact step-by-step registration process, what documents are required, real costs, timelines, banking setup, tax obligations, and the mistakes that slow everything down. By the end, you will have a clear roadmap that actually makes sense from start to finish. And we are starting immediately with the most important decision. Because before anything else, you need to choose the right legal structure. Now here's where most beginners make their first mistake. They either rush into registration, or choose a structure without understanding liability and taxation. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, the most common company structure for foreigners is called a DOOO, which stands for Limited Liability Company. You don't need to remember the full term. Just think of it as the standard business structure used across most of Europe. It is similar to an LLC in the United States or a private limited company in the UK. The main advantage is simple. Your personal assets are generally separated from business liabilities. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Bosnia and Herzegovina actually has a dual administrative system. That means company registration rules can slightly differ depending on the region, especially between the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina and Republika Srpska. But here's the important part. The core company structure and legal concept remain the same. A DOO is still the most practical option for almost every foreign entrepreneur. Now let's move into something very important that most people misunderstand. To start a DOO in Bosnia and Herzegovina, you need minimum share capital. Typically, this is around 1,000 Bosnian convertible marks. This is not a fee. This is company capital that belongs to the business. Now here's a detail beginners often miss. This capital must be deposited into a temporary bank account during the formation process. Without proof of deposit, your company cannot be fully registered. Now here's a curiosity loop for you. In a minute, I will show you the exact step-by-step process that determines whether your company gets approved smoothly in under 2 weeks or gets stuck in administrative delays for much longer. But first, let's answer a very important question. Can foreigners start a company in Bosnia and Herzegovina? The answer is yes. Foreigners can fully own companies in Bosnia and Herzegovina. There is no citizenship requirement for ownership in most cases. But here's the catch. You must have a registered business address inside the country. This is legally required for all companies. Government authorities use it for official communication. Now here's what many beginners don't realize. You do not necessarily need a physical office. Many service providers offer registered address services for company formation purposes. But here's the important detail. That address is legally active. Tax offices, courts, and government agencies will use it for official notices. So reliability is critical. Now let's talk about company management. A DOO must have at least one director. This person is responsible for legal representation of the company. A foreigner can be a director, and in many cases, there is no strict residency requirement for ownership. However, banking procedures and tax registration may require additional verification, depending on your situation. Now here's where things begin to get more structured. Company formation in Bosnia and Herzegovina is not a single step. It is a sequence of legal procedures involving notarization, court registration, tax registration, and banking setup. And in a minute I will break down that full sequence so you understand how everything connects. But first, let's talk about documents. You will need Articles of Association. This document defines ownership structure, business activities, capital contribution, and internal governance rules. It must follow local legal formatting. You will also need identification documents such as a passport, proof of address, and in some cases certified translations depending on your nationality. Now here's where most beginners make a critical mistake. They underestimate document precision. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, small errors or missing details can delay the entire process significantly. Now let's move into the step-by-step process. Step 1 is choosing and reserving your company name. Your company name must be unique and not already registered in the relevant business registry. Now here's a retention moment. The next step is where most delays happen, not because it is complex, but because it requires proper legal formatting and notarization. Step 2 is preparing the founding act. This document defines shareholders, ownership percentages, business activities, and company structure. Now here's where it gets important. This document must be notarized. That means you must sign it in front of a notary public. The notary ensures everything is legally valid under local law.a. If this step is incorrect, the registration process cannot continue. Step 3 is depositing share capital. You open a temporary bank account and deposit the required capital. The bank issues a certificate confirming the deposit. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Without this certificate, you cannot proceed to court registration. So banking is not optional. It is part of the legal chain. Step 4 is court registration. Your company is submitted to the municipal or cantonal court depending on the region. This is the official authority that registers your company as a legal entity. Once approved, your company receives its registration number and becomes legally active. Now here's the moment everything becomes real. This is when your company officially exists in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Step 5 is tax registration. After incorporation, your company must be registered with the tax authorities. You receive a tax identification number, which is required for invoicing and compliance. Now, let's pause here because this is important. Many beginners assume they can start invoicing immediately after registration. But depending on your business model, you may also need VAT registration. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, VAT registration is required once your turnover exceeds a threshold, which is currently around 50,000 Bosnian convertible marks annually. However, voluntary VAT registration is also possible, and sometimes useful for international business. Now here's a curiosity loop. In a minute, I will show you how long the entire process actually takes, and how experienced founders reduce delays significantly. But first, let's talk about banking. Step 6 is opening a permanent business bank account. This account is used for all company transactions. Your share capital is transferred here after registration, and all financial operations flow through it. Now here's a real-world example. Imagine Alex, a freelance marketing consultant from India. He sets up a DOO in Bosnia and Herzegovina. He works with clients in Germany and Austria. He invoices through his Bosnian company, receives payments in euros, and operates within a structured European legal framework. This is why Bosnia and Herzegovina is attractive. It offers relatively low setup costs, with access to international business opportunities. Now let's talk about timing. In a smooth case, company registration in Bosnia and Herzegovina takes around 7 to 15 business days. But delays can happen depending on court workload, document accuracy, and banking procedures. Now here's the key insight most people miss. Speed is not luck. It is preparation. Clean documents and correct sequencing always reduce delays. Now, let's talk about cost. The cost of starting a company in Bosnia and Herzegovina is relatively low compared to most European countries. It includes notary fees, court fees, bank setup costs, and optional legal assistance. But here's what really matters. The cost of mistakes is always higher than the cost of setup. A rejected application or missing document can delay your business significantly. Now let's move into ongoing obligations because this is where real responsibility begins. Once your company is active, you must maintain accounting and tax compliance. Bosnia and Herzegovina requires bookkeeping, financial reporting, and tax filings, even if your company has no revenue. Now here's a common mistake. Many beginners think inactive companies have no obligations. That is incorrect. Compliance is still mandatory. This is why many foreign founders hire local accountants. It ensures compliance and avoids penalties. Now let's talk about VAT. Again, if you are working with EU clients or planning to scale, VAT strategy becomes important. But registering too early without understanding your structure can increase administrative workload unnecessarily. So, timing matters more than urgency. Now here's the final insight before we wrap up. Bosnia and Herzegovina is not part of the European Union, but it offers a strategic location and low operational costs. Many entrepreneurs use it as a cost-efficient base while serving EU and global clients. Now let's quickly summarize everything. To start a company in Bosnia and Herzegovina in 2026, you choose a DOO. Structure: secure registered address. Prepare notarized founding documents. Deposit share capital. Register with the court. Obtain tax registration. Open a business bank account. And maintain ongoing accounting compliance. The biggest takeaway is simple. The system is very manageable if you follow the correct order, but it becomes complicated when you skip steps or rush the process. And now you have a complete roadmap from idea to fully operational company. If you found this guide useful, make sure to like the video, leave a comment with your questions, and subscribe. In upcoming videos I will break down how to scale international companies from low-cost jurisdictions, including tax optimization strategies, banking setups, and client acquisition systems that work in 2026.